Hi, this is Beth Sinclair. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan. And I'll tell you something kind of strange. I dreamt about a card. I don't know where this card came from, where I saw it, or where it came from, but I dreamt this card. So I waited a couple days, and I still had it in my mind, so I put this together, and we're going to make this one together. It's just a little unique. The only one thing I don't like is that I got this thing movable. I'm probably going to make it secure so it doesn't move because it just bugs me. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, this is the card I did. It's a birthday card, and it says wishing. And then when you open it up, it's you a happy birthday. And then I put another flower in there just to dress it up a bit. So it's a birthday card, and I call it Joyous, what did I call it? Floral Wishes for a Special Birthday. This is this is early evening. I just got home from work, and it's 5 o'clock, and the sun is right there. Hello, right there. It's behind my window. And if I wait, it's going to be gone, and this will be a really sad video because it won't be very, bright and colorful. So I thought I would hurry up and do it now while I have the sun available. Fortunately, it's also kind of in my eyes if I lean too forward. But okay, we're going to get this done. What I used to make this card, I have got a die that doesn't belong in there. Beep. Okay, get that out. Okay, I've got the Delightful Wishes dies, the stamp set, and this gorgeous paper. I don't think I was ever that fond of yellow, but oh, do I like this. And it's funny. I look at all these patterns, and I can't tell you which one's my favorite, which one's going to be left alone, because I love them all. I think they're all gorgeous. And, yeah, that's something. So anyways, this is a bundle. I mean, these two are a bundle. This is the paper that goes with it. But if you want to get the suite, then you get the paper and you get ribbon and things, The rhinestones, too, probably. Actually, I don't remember, but because I usually piece things together. All right, so my card base is that of Mossy Meadow, because that's the color in the green. So this is Mossy Meadow, and then I've got this as the front that I'm going to do. This is from the designer paper. Okay. This doesn't feel really creased really well. So I'm going to put that there. I'll show you how I made these two little pieces in a minute. I got scrap paper, and we're going to do it together. I wish this would happen to me more often, that I would dream about a card. I don't know where this came from. I do look on Pinterest, but I don't remember anything like this. Now, if you wanted to put another color underneath that and double layer it, you're welcome to do that. I didn't for this card. I wanted to make it somewhat simple since it looks kind of complicated. Oh, I need a white piece for inside. I guess I'll be cutting that in a little bit. Alright, so then I've got this piece of white. This one's 2.5 wide by 3 3/4 long. That's going to be the one right here. But the two things on top I'm going to make with this. And I need my paper trimmer, don't I? Okay, I'm going to put this here and put this here. And we're going to do this. Now, here, I've got a scrap of Mossy Meadow. And this is how big is it? I think it's 3 inches. Let me just double check. I didn't write it down. Nope, it's not 3 inches. It's 4 inches. So I'm going to make this 4 inches right here. Then I make it 1 inch long. But before I cut it into 1 inch, I'm going to score a little bit. is what I did was I scored 3 times on the 1/2 inch. So I'm going to start with, on the quarter. So I got a 1/4 inch here. And I'm going to score. Then we go up to the 1/2. And 3/4. Then we go to 1 inch and we slice. Okay, there's one of them. Now I'm going to do it again. Okay, go to the 1/4. Then we go to a 1/2. We go to 3/4. Then we go to 1 and we slice. So there are the 2 pieces that I made. And I have another thing we're going to do with them. So I'm going to take one and we're going to fold this one in. And we're going to take the other one on the outside and fold that one in as well. Okay, just so we can kind of get a good idea where the middle is. Now, that 3rd one in the middle is where we're going to slice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it right here on the thing. And it's nice because I got that line and that line, okay? And before I do that, I'm going to mark what I want to do. I don't want it to the end. I just want a little slice because that white piece is 2 1/2. So we need to have enough room for it to get in there. So let's put it, well, it doesn't matter where. We're just going to put it on here. And I'm going to go up 1, 2 lines. And I'm going to put a little pencil mark because I don't want to go past that. And then I'm going to go up 1, 2 lines, pencil mark. Now, that, if I put it on here and measure it, that's 3 inches. So that's plenty of room. Plenty of room. Okay? So I'll do it on the other one. Put it here. Alright. 2 little lines. And, you know, it's hard to see the middle. I gotta do this. I gotta do my folds because then the middle pops out better. As far as I know, I just made this up. Alright, so let's put it on here. Doesn't matter where, just so I can see them, you know, them both touching a line, you know. So then I go here, count 2, put a little line just in the middle, and then we got 1, 2, and put a line in the middle. Now, I'm going to put that one aside. We're going to go here, and we're going to line this up with the 2 here and here. We're going to drop this carefully. Start in the middle, go to one little line, go to another little line. I went a tiny bit over. That's why I made it, gave myself a little extra time, just in case I go a little over. Another thought I was thinking, I never tried it, but if I put like a, I keep thinking of a sewing machine, how you don't want to, you put a needle where you don't want to go or something like that. If I put a little rhinestone or something, I know what I'm going to do on this one. Maybe I'll just, because this one's further from me, I'll just lay this white one here. Put this right in between. Because that pencil line does not keep you from going past it. Oh, actually, this will. Look at that line. That'll work. Okay. I can see this one good, and then I go up to the line. That was better, although I think I didn't go quite enough here. Go a little farther. Alright. Now, the first time I did this, I used an X-Acto knife, and it just came out kind of choppy. I think my X-Acto knife isn't very sharp, because honestly, I don't use it much. Alright, so we've got that here. Now we're going to get this. good? Yeah, that's good. All right. All right. One of these folded ends is going to go on the card. And the other one is going to go on there. And actually this one I'm going to fold the other way. Because I need something. And I'm going to, well, no, I don't have to do that. I'm going to fold it like that. But I got to make sure this little card goes through it. And it does. And I'm going to secure those two on the card. Oh, after I erase my little pencil line, because all of a sudden I can see it. It's a good thing about having the sun here. All right. Now, I don't care about it behind there because I'm gluing it. So, here's one. I'm just making sure it fits. Now, I made them pretty much identical, so I'm thinking they'll both fit. But I just like checking, you know. We're going to decorate that white card too before we actually do it. Stick it in there. Okay. Fold it. Now if you want, you can make it kind of stick up a little bit to give a little more dimension. That's another idea I had. So we fold this one the original way, and it makes a little tent. If you like the way that looks. It's kind of, is that how I did it? Let me see. I tried to, but it kind of flattened out when I glued it. You can glue it like that, and that way it looks a little different. I think I like that. All right, work in progress. I only made one card. I mean, if I would have made a couple, I might have come up with some different ideas. All right, so that's going to go there. Now that we know that this fits, I'm going to figure out where I want it. I also want to get the, well, the wishing doesn't matter because it's going to go along the bottom on that. No, it's not. It won't if I do that, will it? All right, we're going to flatten it. We're going to flatten them because I need to get my wishing on there anyway. Yeah, that'll work. So we put, we're going to go flip it over, put glue on this and this, and then we're going to lay it on the card. Do not get glue on that white card because you're not done with it. Okay, I'm going to go there. Now I got to do some glue on the front too to close it. I know that. But, whoops. But right now we're going to do that. Put it where I want it. I'm going to go a little higher than, but centered. Okay, there's that. Get over here. Right there. The thing is, I want some of the white of the card to be sticking up above it too. That's kind of what I liked about it. So it looks like it's, you know, in there. Okay. And it's good if they're the exact same amount. That one wouldn't stay that way for me. All right, so I got it like that. Now I'm not done gluing it, but I want that to dry. So I'm going to take this little white card out, and we're going to decorate it while that dries. Because after we put the card in, we're going to glue the sides, and then I'll go down. And then I can put my wishing on there. Now, when I first got this stamp set, I got that before I got the paper. I cut out a whole bunch of things from the dies because I had no idea what cards I wanted to make, and I wanted to be able to have things available. And I got leaves, and I probably got more in the drawer because I did a bunch of leaves there in Old Olive and this color, the Mossy Meadow, and then I did it the other way around. Same thing with the yellow. I did Lemon Lolly and Daffodil, and then I switched them. So my wishing, I pretty much just did brown with the Daffodil Delight. So, and then I got the stems, the branches. These are pecan pie. Boy, you think I'm not getting, I'm barely getting these words right. Wait, because we're getting new colors. I'm already trying to remember what they are. I got like one word of each color memorized, and that's about it. And even that, I'm not sure I got all of them. All right, so this, you know, is too big for that, but that's okay. You just figure out where you want it. I want to get 3 flowers on it. So, well, there I can get 4, right? But it's going to be underneath the other thing, so I'm just going to kind of put it here. That'll work because we need room for those. I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on this, a little bit on the branches. There. Gently lay it down. So I lay it where I want it, and there's a little glue, but that's okay because you're putting the flower there, right? There I used the small flowers. I think though I looked at the big ones and I didn't like them on there as well. But let's see. Yeah, see, you can't fit more than one if you do the big ones, so I'm doing the little ones. We got that. This. Oh, these are the opposite of that card. And that. We got those 3. And this one, I'm not sure if I'll be able to have room for a card on, for a flower on it or not. These kind of overlap a little bit. Because, hey, that's what they would do in nature. What is that? I don't know. But these I'm putting on, and also I don't care if it goes over because it's going to still be on the card. I'm using dimensionals on those. Yeah. Oh, why am I putting that one first? No. No, no, no. This one's going to go first. Because if this one's laying on top of that, why would I do that? Okay. Now, if I can fit a flower there, I will. But wait till I put it on and see what it looks like first. Because I got to get, you know, the wishing on there. Okay, how's this going? This looks pretty good. I think it would be easier not to glue that until I put this in here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me snip that real quick. Because I don't want that way. There. We're gonna... Yeah, okay. Oops, I didn't take the backing off of that one. I will. I don't know. Maybe I should have not put the flowers on until I put it in here. Alright, I don't like how close it is to the top. Come here, little guy. You are not going to go there. You're going to go here. Because the top is just going to go in there. You know what I think I did? I made them too close to the top. I should have made it further down. But no, this works. I can go here. I know that's going up to nothing. But, maybe, no. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But well, wait, I want the white sticking up a little. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this one like that. See if the wishing fits below it. Maybe if it does, we'll just do it the other way. Oh, look at that. If I do it like that, the wishing will fit right here. Fine, I think so. Or I could do it here. But then, nah, because I'll be doing this. Put a flower here. If I do that, well, I'll tell you what. I know what I'm going to do. We are going to make it lower. Because the more I look at that, the more I don't want it like that. So this part of that other piece. It should be 2.5. Yep. I just need this to be 3 3/4. And then I've got another white piece. Okay. Start over. Grab one of these. Pay attention to that other card because you wanted it lower. Right? Yeah. We're going to make it lower. I'll just use that for something else. Okay. Okay. There. Okay, I'm going to do that. We'll snip this off. And I didn't get glue on that little branch. I don't know if I'm using it for anything, but I don't want it sticking up. Alright, now I'm going to put this in here while that's drying. Okay. Alright. Now, flower. Gonna go here. Flower goes here. Flower goes here. There, that's better. Because then I have a little on top, little on bottom. And then my wishing can go. If I leave that one flat, I can put it right there. I could do that. Yeah. And I'll tell you what to do with the little eyes. When I cut those out, I guess I didn't realize that the eye was not staying with it, the little yellow eye. I found a trick for that. I'll show you that in a sec. Let me finish gluing this together. So I'm just putting glue right here, right here. Oh, you know what? Do I like where that is? I do. And I'll put a little strip on top of that white. So when we push this down, we're going to be gluing the white where it is, and we're not going to have it go all up and down all over the place. Okay? That I like. Alright. Same thing with here. You can see the branch is sticking out. That's okay because our wishing is going to go there. Okay, that's got to sit for a little bit. This is going to go right here. Now, what I did with those little dots, there's a set of 3 punches in the online store. And they're little. They're adorable and they're very useful. This is the one that does the little tiny hole, little circle thing. I'm not sure. So I get a little piece of scrap paper. Let me see. Nah, wrong color. Oh, this will work. Alright, and I'm going to make 2 little entire circles. Alright. Then we take this guy. I use my mat here. And we're going to put a little dab of glue on the eyes. Oops. Okay. Then take your pick tool and we just lay it on there. And now we've got, I don't like that one. That one didn't cut all the way through. This one's better. I knew I did one that was wrong. There we go. And now we've got eyes on our wishing. This I'm going to put blue on. I'm not putting it on the real long pieces because this is going on top of here, because that piece and that piece is going to just be flying in air until I fix that. And my fix for that is my glue dots. Okay. Grab a glue dot. I did it with my fingers. And I'm taking it and I'm rolling it. And then I'm going to stick it underneath this letter and push down. There it goes. And then I'm going to do it for the G too. It's kind of like a dimensional. I mean, it's not flat because it's a, oh, it just disappeared on me. Oh, there it is. It's glue, and it's got a little more thickness to it than it would regular, glue. It's because it's a glue dot. What am I saying? You know what I mean. It's a glue dot, so it gives it a little more lift. Okay. Now we're going to look at the inside, and for that we need a piece of paper, and it's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go 4 here, because I probably have 5 1/4 here, or close to it. 5 1/4. Yep, very close to it. So this we're going to put right here. But before I do that, I highly recommend you stamp first. Here's the stamp from the stamp set. It says, "You a happy birthday." Goes with the wishing. Now, the color I stamped this in was pecan pie, because the yellows are too hard to see. I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I forgot the leaves. I got to put leaves on those too. I just remembered. But I guess we'll do this part and we'll go back and finish it up. All right, dab a little bit of, there we go. And I'm just putting it right smack on top. There, nice and straight. All right, this is going to go inside the card. And just looking at that, it looked too plain, so I put one of these in there. And we're going to grab a couple leaves. Now, am I out of the little ones? I probably am out of the little ones because I used them already. Let's see if we can find my other bag. What did I do with it? I have a drawer of things I die cut for this, that, and the other. And I don't see my other leaves too quickly here. Okay, never mind. I'm sure I don't want to take the drawer apart right now. I guess we'll just use these. But these will work with the this one. Just kind of stick that in there. I'm just putting glue on it. Like that. Actually, it's not going to work, is it? It's kind of, no glue. No glue. What am I doing? We're going to glue this onto here. Okay. And we're going to put dimensional on it. Make sure you get one a little bit on the leaf too, I guess. There. Right over where the glue was. You can't tell. Alright, so there's the inside. Now, this. Grab a couple leaves. Just kind of, well, see the big ones. I like the little ones better for these. But you can kind of just stick them in there. so that they show. It just looks better because there's leaves on the branch on the paper, right? There. Oh, I don't like that one. We'll put it here. Yeah. I'm going to glue the back of it. And I'll stick it right there. Well, you know what? There. Just a little bit of leaves there because they had leaves. And the paper, just trying to match the paper, that's all. All right. We need a rhinestone? I think we need a rhinestone, huh? Let's see what I got. Don't know what I have in yellow, though. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, party dots. Peach pie pool party. No, it's peach. That's peach. Two-tone sparkle. Ooh, you know what? We're using... Oh, no, that's pink and blue. No, I like those, though. Ribbon dots. I can do my ribbon dots because I got some clear ones. Or the gold texture. Let's see. We're going to do this. Because this has got some mossy green ones. That's mossy green. And the daffodil I have is in some old retired ones. I got those with little hearts. Nah. We're going to go with the mossy green. Mossy meadow. I like them. They look like glass. All right, pick them up. Pick it up. Pick it up. My finger got it instead. Scoot right, oh no, right in that open spot. There you go. Yeah, that works. All right, what do you think of my little card here? I'm curious. And there you go. And they're upside down. This one's upside down. All right, well, thank you for watching my video. And we'll see you next weekend.